My name is Diego from the Hit Music Studio, and in this video, I would like to get you to be able to play the song The Addams Family on guitar, and this is the intro. And here at the studio, we try to sometimes simplify things and make them available for our students that are playing multiple instruments so they can have fun, especially during Halloween. So let's go to a close-up of the guitar. I'm gonna give you a couple of tips of how to practice this and how to make it sound good. So this is a great little pattern for someone that is starting out. If you have been playing for a long time, you're probably not gonna find this interesting, but let me say that so people know what to expect. So first pattern, we're gonna do 1-3 on the sixth string, followed by 0-1 on the fifth string. Now my suggestion is to practice just that. Start repeating those first four notes. Now ideally you want to be playing in one position by doing one finger on each one of the frets. So you don't want to do this, because that's going to make it sound a little bit broken. If you are young, you probably can use your pinky for the 3. That's depending on your age and the guitar that you have. It's ideal for you to use one finger per fret, but in this case, if you're younger, maybe it will feel a little bit better to use your pinky for that. But for me, I think it works to do 1-3-0-1 with those fingers. Now, I will repeat that. Take advantage, and one of the cool things about learning things on video, pause the video, practice that. Do it 5 to 10 times. Make sure that it sounds good. Make sure that it sounds fluid, and then come back and let's continue. So the second pattern is going to be this: 3-0, and then a 2 and a 3. So that's 3 on the sixth string, then 0-2-3 on the fifth string. You want to do that also fluid. And of course, I'm playing with the pick. So my suggestion is there's 2 blocks of notes. Practice them separate. So you can do this. And just practice the second one. Definitely do not change the fingers. You don't want to all of a sudden start doing one here. That's going to take you out of position and make it a little more complicated to make it sound good. So once you have the 2 patterns, I would start playing them in the actual way that they go in the song. First pattern, which will be then a little space. I'll show you what to do that in a second, what to do with the space. Then the second pattern, space again. And then in a row, you're going to do the second pattern twice, followed by the first pattern. And one more time, the space. So one more time is almost like first pattern, space, second pattern, space, second pattern twice, followed by the first pattern, and then space again. So if I play it. And that's pretty much it. Now, let me show you one thing. I think it's not realistic. The song is originally played technically on harpsichord and organ. You are not going to be able to probably snap your fingers. If you're holding a pick, it's going to be a little bit complicated. So, and you're going to lose the position while you're playing guitar. So instead of that, I've been trying to get my students to do this, to do a mute. So the mute is taking your left hand, putting it very lightly on the strings, but really, really lightly. So you can, when you hit the strings, you get a muted sound. Now, that's not the same as snapping your fingers, but I think it does fill up the space and make it sound a little bit more interesting. So you want to be able to do the first group of notes and then 2 mutes. Now, if you put a lot of pressure when you're doing the mute and really push the strings, you're gonna really bad, obnoxious sound. So you don't want that. It's very light. So almost check it. If you put a lot of pressure, you start getting sound. So it's almost like it's just the mute, which is almost backwards as people think. It's very lightly on your left hand, just barely touching it. And that gets it to mute. So once we put the mutes will go after the first block. 2 mutes. Second block. 2 more mutes. And then without stopping, so and 2 more mutes. So hopefully with that, you can be successful at playing this introduction for the Addams Family Theme Song. And we definitely like it as an option for our guitar students during Halloween to play something fun, something that people recognize. If you would like more information about what we do here at The Hit, check our main website, thehitmusicstudio.com. We want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing and definitely give us a like if you find this information useful. And we'll check you on the next one. Take care.